What's good, everybody? Back with another Fair Shake review. And this time, we're going to be checking out J. Cole's The Offseason. Finally, we got another big release from one of the top tier rappers in the game right now. Like the current generation, Kendrick, Cole, Drake are the top three right now. We got Cole dropping, and man, it's a great project. Really, truly, high quality hip hop right here. J. Cole here is on a lot of really great production, really solid sample work with a lot of the different producers, and it's just like a lot, continuing a lot of the great southern sampled, like still kind of boom bap mixture that's really dope to hear from that area. And then there's just like a couple of tracks that sound a little bit more less sample based, that are still dope. And yeah, man, couple features on here. We got Boz doing some background vocals, possibly Black doing some vocals on one song. Then you got a couple rap features with 21 Savage and Lil Baby coming through on this project, and they do a fantastic job. But let's start going through the tracks themselves. 95 South, very strong start. Just banging with Cameron doing some ish talk throughout, opening, closing, talking in the middle. It's a great start, and then even just like it just go hard. Amari was a track that I was just like, whoa, yeah, man. Cole's really like Cole's really coming with it, like punchlines, bro. Like I feel like even though Cole has always had punchlines, I feel like with this project he's just like tried to pull them out of everywhere a lot through this project, and I'm like, oh my goodness. My Life, the track with 21 on it, I was like, yo, yes, I'm into it. Sheesh, it's hard. I don't know, man. It's hard for me to just like really talk about these songs. All I do is just like, yo, I like this. Some really cool punchlines. Like the fact he coming up through saying like, no, it's on site when I see you. I'm working in Squarespace. I was like, dog, what? Yeah, just talking about how he's come up, and even having Murray singing the hook on here that Pharoah Monch had on Styles P's track was a really cool dichotomy right there, man. Applying Pressure. Yeah, this was another like, bro, word up. I'm killing you guys. You guys gotta do better, cause man, I have to. What? The way I'm killing this show, it's too easy for me, and it's like it's got to be hard for y'all. Like the way Cole was rapping on that junk was like nuts, and then he just has to end it off by just straight ish talking through the end, and I was like, understandable. He did kind of go hard right now. Punching the Clock, I thought was one that got a little bit more serious. Although he has been giving small anecdotes about his life throughout, I feel like this was the first one where it was like really more serious. If you're talking a lot about like him trying to come up the environment that he was growing up in, and even possibly maybe his first experience with a gun, and just like how his his upbringing kind of influenced how he viewed rappers as well. So that's why it's so funny when he ends it with like all those ninjas so came. They started singing like Danity. It's just like, all right, that's interesting. But yeah. Then 100 Mil, man. Another another just kind of like braggadocious song. Thought it was pretty cool. Um, and Pride is the Devil was another like standout track. He just really trying to go really in depth in how pride is definitely something that affects a lot of people. Himself, his family, the people, his business partners, everything, and just how it's really a hindrance to a lot of humanity. And even Lil Baby comes through just kind of portraying how that prideful being, you know. But how he's trying to slowly get past it. Like I was like impressed. I was like, all right, Lil Baby, like pretty cool. And I like the switch off between the two when that second verse starts. It was nice and seamless. I really enjoyed that. Then Let Go My Hand is probably my favorite track. With this one, like, just kind of really continuing to kind of reminisce and ponder over his life, kind of ruminate on it, and like where he's at now, and how it's affecting his mind, and including his relationship with his son, where, you know, it's like that moment where he realizes, oh, when his son said let go of my hand, it's like, well, it's like, yeah, eventually he's gonna have to go on and grow up on his own and become his own man. And these are some of the things that I noticed becoming my own man. It's funny how all these different things happen, and how my mindset changed over time, and it's a nice touch that he you know, in his verse he's like, my last scrap was with Puff Daddy, who would have thought, and Puff is the one who ends up ending the song with the speech. So I thought that was really cool. But yeah, this is my favorite song, because even though it feels like the track like kind of wanders a bit, like it still like stays on his state of mind at the time, that I feel is relatable and also gives a bit of insight, and that's kind of like why I really enjoyed this song. The interlude, which got released before the full project, I enjoyed that quite a bit. It's just kind of like some more great bars, and then also very much talking about the violence in neighborhoods, how that affects people, and how basically some of the people who are street heroes, you know, can sometimes be idolized just as much as Jesus Christ. So I thought that was a cool little parallel, especially when you know what the people gone through. Yeah. Climb Back, another one that was released beforehand. Cole was just kind of spitting, bro, like punchlines and the flow, especially in that second verse. He's just kind of really going ham. And I dug that quite a bit. Him just spitting about all the things in life, and how he fits in it, especially in the rap game, and how that can still play an important part for him, like an important role in his life. I would have liked that. Close, I thought was a cool little parallel story, and how it continues to carry on the close like scheme through the whole entire thing, and and not being afraid to bring back the word close, just to see how him and his old friend kind of eventually went through different paths. One where Cole was able to go on to be, who he is today, and his friend that kind of got wrapped up in the streets and lost his life. I thought that was a really cool story, and the way he told it was really smart. And then Hunger on his side, just really talking about how he's going to kind of stay the same. He's going to not let the success get to him, and try and stay true to himself as much as he can as he continues through this industry as one of the greatest dudes to do it, as he's still continuing to lead the industry as one of the top 3 right now. But yeah, project mad dope. It's like great bars, great production. I'm like really happy that, like, even though Cole is a great producer, I'm really happy there is a lot of collaboration in that aspect as well, because I feel like it just gave it enough variation despite it being like very cohesive. It just gave some different bounces that I feel like maybe we wouldn't have gotten if it was just Cole on production the whole way through. But yeah, like this is definitely some of the, I feel, some of the more punchline heavy projects that kind of dabbles in some serious topics here and there. It's kind of like sprinkled throughout, despite like a couple tracks that really zero in on it. And I liked the approach. It's really done well, to be 100% honest. But that's my thoughts. Despite how rambly and scrambled they were, but yeah, that's kind of what I think of the wonderful project Offseason. I'm really interested to hear what he'll have next. If that is the fall off, I'll be very interested to see how he closes out this chapter of his career. But right now, he still sounds very hungry, and that was the whole point of this project, for him to regain that hunger. So yeah, I'm into it. Tell me what you guys thought down below. Be greatly appreciative to be able to read what you guys think. Until next time, much love, peace, thanks.